What's good, everybody? It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject back with some more MLB The Show 17. Road to the show. Bowman Scout Day today. We're going to show the scouts and everybody what we can do. Manager Chappelle. Boys, they're going to start calling names anytime now. Make sure you're good and stretched out for the 60. Now, we all know that we don't expect Doc to run that fast. Remember, we made him a big dude, and he's a third baseman, so he probably won't impress too many people with his 60-yard time, but it is what it is. And once again, I apologize to you guys. This was the second video I made where my mic was knocked out and I was unaware, so you know, thanks for understanding. Definitely be different, and we will have the live commentary with Facecam next video. But coming from the hitting coach, okay, son, it's about timing and making solid contact. Keep your eye on the ball. Show us what you got. You can take some practice swings. And I want to know, should I try to hit bombs? He's like, your ability to square up and make consistent solid contact is mostly what the scouts are looking for, but they will also be evaluating your power. Just stay within yourself, use the whole field, and if you get a pitch to drive, let it fly. So here we are with our first swing of the batting practice, and we go yard. Can we hit the scoreboard? We go over the scoreboard, over the trees. Absolute bomb. Now here we are later on in the BP session, and we get hold of yet another one as that one goes just under the scoreboard. Moving on to the fielding a little bit. We're looking for fundamentals, young man, footwork and arm strength, accuracy. Show us what you can do in your position. You can warm up if you want. Good luck. You know, fielding's boring, so you guys not here for that. But the first scout came to talk to us. Hey, Doc, I'm Jeff Evans with the MLB Scouting Bureau. Heck of a show you put on out there. Just a taste of what you'll get to see from me. Sometimes I don't know if I want to stay humble or if I want to be, you know, braggadocious, but I think you have to have the happy medium and be a little bit of both. But for now, we're just going to go ahead with that response. Second scout coming up to us. Your talent showed up like gangbusters today. Real clutch stuff, kid. Best of luck going forward. Anticipate more of the same. I'm a runaway train. As you see here, my contact is above average, power above average, speed well below average, fielding and arm are both well above average. So, you know, we're looking like your typical third baseman coming up, and not too bad.
Young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent.
All right, coming from my advisor, Doc. Now that you did all you could do at the scout day, we need to decide what your next move will be. This was nerve-wracking. I'm curious what the scouts thought. I wonder how many clubs are going to be interested. And then the last one I believe said, what did I do for my draft stock? And I went ahead and I selected that one. That's definitely a good question.
In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made.
I guess we'll see. Your scout report will be released around the league shortly, and I'm told it was likely to hit the media as well. Should I pay attention to the media stuff, or I say, cool, I'll check it out? Of course I'm going to check it out. I want to know what people are going to say about me.
Focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
Whatever you do, just stay focused on taking care of business. Speaking of, you still up for these 3 showcase games? Yeah, I am. What's up? Alright, man, so you see us in the locker room. This shit is actually pretty dope that we're in the locker room. We got 500 training points so far from the evaluation, the showcase. But now it's time to move on to these games and put in this work. Alright, man, you see us here in beautiful Baseball City, Florida. Everybody's come out today scout-wise. A lot of good prospects, a lot of good talent out here. We're just trying to prove that we belong, do what we can do in this game. And if I feel like we do enough, we may or may not just go ahead and get ready for the draft. You see Doc and the rest of his teammates from the East ready to hold shit down. The beasts from the East are here, and we're ready to put in this work. Alright, man, so we're getting our first opportunity in the field here. Top one. One gone, nobody on. Lazy ground ball. We field it easily. Make the routine throw over to first. And, you know what I mean, we're looking good. We get 8 points right there. Everything was smooth. Made it look like we've done it before. So here we are back on defense once again. This time we're in the bunt defense. One run has come in so far, still one out, runner on second base. They get the bunt down. Doc charges. He's making the throw on the run. He has to lob it a little bit to let the first baseman get back, but the play is made. Once again, we get another 8 points. Now you see Doc McCray, 6'5", 250, 18 years old. Absolute beast slash phenom. First at bat here in the showcase, and we're ready to put in this work, baby. And if you've seen above my player's head as we fouled that one off, yeah, it said I was batting rookie, but I like to play. I like to bat with dynamic difficulty. That way, you know, if I'm struggling a little bit, you know, it helps me get back into the groove of things. But if I'm tearing the cover off the ball, it makes it a little bit more difficult. As you see us find the gap there, getting that screamer to go through the 6 holes, we get our first RBI here of this showcase. So now we're 1 for 1 for the day. 1 base hit, 1 RBI. So here we are coming up with our second at bat. 1 for 1 already. First got that single in the second here in the bottom of the 4th. We're down 4-1. Pitchers gave up a little bit there. We guessed that pitch right, and we turn on it just a little bit too much as we're unable to keep it fair. Try to get some dirt on the gloves there. Come right back to attack the pitch. We definitely want to get an RBI here. At least try to score one of the runs to make the deficit a little lower. That ball was high. We get a good swing on it. Looks like it's got a chance, but we're not strong enough. WTP, one track power. The right fielder is able to bring it in, but we do move the runner over to third base. But here we are, coming up for our third at bat of the day, sitting at 1 for 2. Nobody on, bottom of the 6th hitting. No outs, and we hit that pitch the other way. Good piece of hitting, way to stay behind the ball, and we get another easy single there. Nothing exciting happens on the base pass when you're a fat guy, so we're going to go ahead and move into our next appearance. So here we are in the field. We are only down by 2 runs now. Top of the 7th inning, 2-2 count for the pitcher. Ground ball as we snare it with the backhand. Going to throw it all the way across the diamond, the longest throw in the field. We go ahead and we get the job done. Now, as long as we'll be able to field the ball, I feel like we should always have a place in the lineup. But 2 for 3 so far this day on the day. 2 singles, an RBI, and a run. So we're responsible for both runs that our team has scored so far. Bottom 7th, 2 runners on, 2 out. Trying to see how hard this guy throws. Don't want to be surprised to have him blow it by us. Believe he threw 96. So here we are waiting this pitch, and we just missed the pitch. We were on it, good contact, but we just fouled it off. Hopefully he'll give us something great to hit here again as we're trying to guess the pitches right. I'm thinking off speed, so we go ahead and guess the curveball, and that's exactly what it is. As he goes ahead, it hits me right in the shin guard, and we're going to walk our happy asses down to first base. But unfortunately, our teammates are only able to knock in 1 run with no outs and bases loaded. It is what it is. We're down 4-3, top 9. Just got to continue to make plays. As you see, Doc eating up yet another ground ball, tossing it over to first with ease as usual. So this is our last chance, last at bat right now. Bottom 9, 1 out, 1 on. Hopefully we can move this runner over or find the gap and possibly score him. He's a little afraid of his speed here as he goes ahead and throws over. Trying to keep him honest, doesn't want him to steal on him, but we're just awaiting our pitch. And as he throws over once again, hopefully this breaks his concentration just enough that he could throw a mistake pitch to me and I could possibly turn on one and change his ball game or even get the walk-off. As he pitches out there, first ball, 1-0 on the count. This pitcher's already at 10 pitches right now here in this 1 inning. And he throws over again to first base. He's really worried about this dude. I don't really know. We're getting a little frustrated here at the plate. We just want this dude to pitch to us, and we want to be able to try to put our bat on the ball. We finally get a good pitch out over the plate. We turn on it a little bit. Might have been a little too early as we hit a lazy, shallow fly ball to left center. Center fielder brings it in, and that's going to do it for us today. We actually end up losing this game 4-3. The beast from the east, we're not looking so dangerous here. But you'd see me 2 for 4, RBI, 2 singles, and a run scored. Overall, pretty good.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars.
Coming from our advisor, so you know, I've gotten a few calls from scouts sniffing around. Some questions came up about money and stuff. Like what? But I think, you know, that's nothing but a distraction. I think I want to just save it till after the draft when we discuss our contract.
A ball player must keep the game in his heart, but his mind on the game, or he won't be a ball player long.
Yeah, I hear you. This can wait. You still in for a second showcase game? Nah, I've made my case. I've done all I can do. Let's see where I go in the draft, man. I don't see myself going anywhere under the second round, so that's legit. That's legit money, too. So here we are at the draft. You know what I'm saying? Gonna go ahead and fast forward to the pick that becomes where I'm going to be selected. So we're clearly not in the first round there, but I think the middle of the second round is going to be good. So there we are, round 2, pick number 19, heading over to the St. Louis Cardinals. They have a very, very good and big winning tradition. You know what I'm saying? They get the job done, and they've been a juggernaut and a perennial World Series competitors every year. Just a general manager sending me messages, you know, asking me how I'm happy, you know, what I'm feeling like after being drafted. And honestly, it's just a blessing, you know. We're happy that we were drafted. You know, we still got a lot of work to do, but we can't wait to start.
In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed.
So the Cardinals sent you an offer sheet, and I'm pretty pleased where it landed. Yeah, you are? I'll see it when I see it, you know what I'm saying? Don't really need to see the details. I've done a lot of research, and I'm confident the deal we're looking at is good value of your draft position. Okay, you know, definitely good look. With your rookie base salary, you won't live like a king, obviously, but you'll get by. Healthy bonus. Strongly suggest I invest a little bit for future security. Appreciate the advice. Good enough as long as I can eat, sleep, or play ball. You know what I'm saying?
Signing at all might consider getting an education while working on his game and rolling the dice again in a future draft.
Well, that is an option. It could really improve your draft stock, or it can hurt it. Yeah, you know, we thought about going back to school or whatever. But let's go ahead and sign, Coach. I'm ready to go pro. Ready to get this bread, baby.
Rookie contracts get done in a fairly straightforward manner. And with that, players and organizations alike are happy to have their team and get the season underway.
Great. Congratulations, son. You're getting your shot. Stay focused and work hard. And all right, man, there you have it. This is the locker room that is going to be the beginning of everything. You know, our journey, our road to the show here in AA with the Springfield Cardinals. Like I said before, they have that winning tradition. We're ready to put in that work. As you see, the manager here addresses all of us guys before the game. You know what I'm saying? This could be a lot of our first professional games, but we're ready to put in the work. We receive a 2 times pep talk boost, and you know what I'm saying? We're going to play our first game come next episode. So I really appreciate you guys for coming to check out the video. Stomp and smash that like button if you enjoyed. Hit me up in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject, arcadegames.com. I'm out this bitch. Peace.